Yo, what up? It's MasterAquatics. I'm bringing you guys another video. So in this video, I did a store tour. I've been on a roll as far as uploading videos of store tours. I just figured it'd be something that you guys would want to see a little bit more often. I don't know why, but that's just what I feel. I feel like you guys like seeing different fish in different tanks in different places in different areas in different places of the world. So that's what I'm going to be providing for you in this video, okay? So we're going to take a look at a few different fish that I took shots of at the fish store. First fish that we have here, well, technically number two, because first one was a rare pleco. These fish that you see right now are called the Malawi trout fish. These guys I've never seen before, and I'm not even going to try to tell you guys anything about these fish. I'm just telling you guys what fish I saw and which ones that I liked. So the Malawi trouts were one, and two are these green terror flamebacks. These were lit. I really like these fish. They looked so cool. I really like the orange and the patterns on these guys, but really the orange just makes these guys, really look good, really appealing. I definitely would love one of these for my tanks. A lot of people say that these guys get their names because they're really aggressive and they can take a beating. I've never had these guys before. I've never researched these guys. You guys know me. I'm MasterAquatics, but I don't research. I just depend on the people who watch my videos to give me my information. So please, everyone watching this video, just leave a bunch of comments just explaining each of these fish. Like these fish right here, like I don't know what those are. Like I don't know anything. All I know is these fish look cool. They look cool to me. Oh wait, no, I know what these fish are. These are Oscars. These are Oscars. So albino Oscars, and then we got the assorted Oscars are the ones that pretty much everybody is familiar with if they have any knowledge in the fish world, fish keeping world, which are the red and orange black Oscars. Like this one, for example, except this guy is 10 times bigger than the ones that you guys just saw earlier. This guy is big, like he's as big as my head. Oscars get really big, and I want an Oscar, but I just feel like they would be a fun fish to keep, but I feel like you guys wouldn't want to watch videos on Oscars, because I mean Oscars are like common fish. Everybody has Oscars, or they've kept Oscars, or they know Oscars. So it wouldn't make the videos really exciting, in my opinion. I'm not saying they're not fun to keep. These fish right here, I'm not going to try to pronounce their scientific name, but at the store these were called silver cichlids, and these fish right here were actually fish that I was just, if they weren't the price that they were at, I would have bought a whole bunch of them, because these fish are beautiful. Like I fell in love. This is like love at first sight. I saw these fish and I wanted to get them all, but they're $50 each. They're $60 each actually. At least at this place where I was at. These guys they have like a platinum and a Dalmatian look to them. I'm not sure what the tank mates for these guys would be. They seem like a type of fish that would be comfortable just within their own species group. Well, obviously I say that because in the store that's all they are in a tank, and they don't have any other community fish in there. So, but I'm pretty sure that these guys can be part of a community tank. I just wouldn't know what kind, but they would definitely make a good addition to a good community tank. So like I feel like just the black and the platinum and the white, and just their body shape and their fins, it would make any community tank look good. Doesn't matter how badly scaped. It can make a bare bottom tank look absolutely wonderful. Like I would be satisfied with a group of these fish in a bare bottom tank. Like I feel like I would, if I were to put any decorations in there, it would ruin the tank, because these guys would look better, would make the tank look better without the decorations, if that makes sense. If not, I'm sorry. Anyways, moving on. So these next fish here are a type of African cichlids. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Apparently these guys are rare. I don't know too much about African cichlids. To be honest, guys, I'm not a big fan of African cichlids. Reason being is because I just feel like African cichlids all look the same to me, except for the few. There's a few exceptions, like the Malawi trout. Obviously that one's very distinguishable. You can tell because it's really long and thin. Kind of like a trout, but totally different fish than a trout though. But just not a big fan of African cichlids. Goldfish, they're okay with me. I mean, I've had goldfish before. I really like this goldfish though because he was really big. Like if I were to hold him, I would need like my whole hand just to hold him. They also had a koi area in their store. So like out in the back, they had a area where they would just hold a bunch of goldfish and koi in these little totes. And I was able to get a GoPro and just do some underwater shots of some of the kois that they had in there. And they had some beautiful kois in there. Some of them were really expensive and really rare. Some of them were average, but they all looked good to me. I wanted all the kois as well. I mean, just look at that koi right there, that gray and black. Just a beautiful color combinations. The oranda goldfish that you see there, I wanted them all. And there's actually, here in the next few seconds, there's going to be these goldfish with these really short fins. Those will be my favorite. I'll let you guys know here in a second. But again, just some more kois. Again, all they had them in is just these little totes, which is like a really big plastic container, and they just fill it with water with an air pump in there, and they put the kois in there, and the kois seem to be doing okay. They don't really need to be fed or anything like that because it's winter time and their water is really cold. During the winter, when they're hibernating, they slow down their metabolism. These are the goldfish that I was telling you guys about that were my favorite. Look how cute those guys are. They're so short and nubby. Like their little fins, they're all like a little bunch of Nemos. Like they're so funny and goofy looking. They're so cute. Yeah, like these goldfish were just absolutely adorable. And then this black and white koi was stunning. Like stunning, 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 stunning. I wanted all these kois, especially that one. These guys I wanted to. Okay, I want every fish in the world. Like I feel like every fish keeper is like that secretly deep inside. Like just you could have the whole ocean as your aquarium and still not be satisfied. At least that's how I feel. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. They also had these Roseline Sharks, and they were huge too. And they were like 50 bucks a piece. So I was like, I'm broke. I can't buy those. And then there's a ram. I don't know what kind of ram that is. I'll let you guys tell me what kind of rams that is. But I've always wanted rams because they're like in the breeding world, in the fish keeping world, like they breed just like angelfish do. As far as how easy it is to breed them, they breed just as easily as angelfish. I remember when I started breeding angelfish, like I wanted to breed those guys too, but I never had the tank space to do so. And then they also had these glow in the dark fish, and I thought they were just pretty neat, even though in the past I was like, man, these things are not cool looking, like I wouldn't keep these. But for whatever reason, it might have been the blue background in the tank, I really like the yellow ones that were in there. So after the store tour, that was pretty much it, the store tour actually. I was acting like I was going to say something after that, but no. This is actually a clip from my GoPro where I was trying to feed my angelfish. Actually, I did feed my angelfish live brine shrimp, and I put my GoPro in the bag of the brine shrimp, and I dumped the bag of brine shrimp into the 75-gallon tank. And I remember doing this, and in the video where I did this, I'll leave a link down in the description for that video, someone was saying that I dumped a bag of salt water into a freshwater aquarium because, yes, brine shrimp, they do need salt water to survive. I know this because I used to breed angelfish, and I would hatch baby brine shrimp in salt water. But no, the bag was filled with fresh water. The owner that I got it from made sure that he did that. Anyways, make sure to check out the video of the live brine shrimp feeding and the video of the new fish. I'll see you guys later.